Dr. Moshe Elisaf, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for being here.
How does it feel to know that here you are making history?
It's a great pleasure and honor for me to be elected as the first Jewish mayor in this country, and not only, maybe as the first elected Jewish mayor in Europe.
So tell us a little bit about the Jewish community and the Romaniote Jews in particular. I know that you yourself are Romaniote.
Ioannina was the center, was the capital of the so-called Romaniote Judaism. It was the center of small Jewish communities around the country and the whole area, which were Romaniote communities. That means Greek-speaking communities. Even though the majority of the Jewish communities in our country are Sephardic communities, there were about 6-5 communities before the Second World War which were Romaniote. And the most important Romaniote Jewish community was Ioannina.
Is it possible, given that the Romaniote Jews have so much history, that this community were part of the community that left Judea after the destruction and came directly to Greece since it's so close?
Yes, it's very possible. We don't know exactly the origin of the community, but it is at least 2,000 years, maybe after the destruction of the temple. The first written material about the existence of the Jewish community is 1339 from a Byzantine emperor. It's very difficult to keep these monuments, this impressive synagogue, which is one of the biggest in the country, if not the biggest.
Even though this building wasn't built until a few hundred years ago, is there something in the way that it's established and the bima is up high? Is this in line with the Romaniote custom?
It is constructed according to the traditional Romaniote style, which means that the bema and the hall is in the same line. This is a typical characteristic of the Romaniote synagogues. Mm-hmm. You can also see the women's session. Mm-hmm. Before the Second World War, the women went to the women's session from an entrance outside from the yard. But now we don't use it. The first decades of the 20th century, there were about 5,000 Jewish members in a population out of 20,000. That means 20% of the local population were Jewish. The first decades of the 20th century, many of them immigrated either to Palestine, but mostly to the United States. And they established in the United States their own congregation, which is active today.
Wow.
And also there is in Jerusalem a young Jewish synagogue in Machane Yehuda neighborhood in Jerusalem.
Why is it important to keep the story of the Greek Jews alive for the next generations?
Yes, I think that Jews in Greece played a paramount role in the political, cultural, economic life of the country as a whole. The Romaniote story is unknown, so there is a growing interest all over the world to study the rich history of the Romaniote Judaism.
Well, Mayor, thank you so much for your time, and we really appreciate your opening your arms and your hearts to us.
Thank you for being here. You understand that the small Jewish communities rely on the support of Israel and the Jewish people around the world.
Thank you, much appreciated. We're having a wonderful time. Thank you again.
Thank you.